Welcome to yoga. You may want a block for your practice today. So if you have one, place it next to the side of your mat. And when you're ready, meet me in a standing position near the top of your mat, with your feet together, firmly planted down. Stand tall and bring your hands together at heart center. And with your hands pressing together, begin some Namaste Rolls. So roll out your hands, making contact with your wrists as much as you can the entire time. The purpose here is to just invite some blood flow into your hands and wrists, nothing more. So keep it gentle. Then switch direction of your Namaste Rolls. It's always a good idea in power practices to warm up your wrists like this because we tend to put weight into our hands and wrists. So from here, just shake out your hands and then fold forward. Give a generous bend to your knees so you can fold deeply. Relax your neck and jaw and play with shifting your weight from the back to the front of your feet and from one side to the other. Then find your center and ground down. Find halfway lift. Slide your hands up your shins all the way until you find a flat back. For 3, 2, 1. Plant your hands, step your feet back, find high plank. Always ground down firmly through whatever is making contact with your mat. So right now, grip in through your hands, your fingers, your toes, and the ball mounts of your feet. Drive back through your heels and firm up through your core. 3, 2, next is down dog. 1, send your hips high and back and keep your hands strong as you press your chest towards your thighs. And pedal out your legs. Come back to your high plank, and remember you can modify on your knees. With your fingers gripping into your mat, shift your weight forward 2 extra inches, then lower down halfway until your elbows touch your ribs. Then stop. For upward facing dog, press up through your heart, roll your shoulders back, and engage through your legs so even your knees are lifting off the mat. Take a big breath in. Then exhale to send it back to downward facing dog. Wonderful. And let's flow just a couple of times to warm up. From your down dog, inhale, look up to your hands, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat for halfway lift. Big breath in, even out the weight in your feet. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise up to mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Then bring your hands together at heart center for Samasthiti. Inhale, back to mountain pose. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. For halfway lift, big breath in. Then chaturanga, high to low plank as you breathe out. Plant your hands, step your feet back, lower halfway, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, look up, bend your knees. Step your feet to touch at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at heart center, ground down. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. For upward facing dog, big breath in. Send it back to downward facing dog. Big breath out. Right away, inhale, look up. Last time through, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Hands at heart center. Inhale to mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Then chaturanga, high to low. Upward facing dog. Send it back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, look up. As you exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat for halfway lift. Breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, rise up for mountain pose. Then exhale, hands at heart center, ground down. Then come back to mountain pose, but this time lift your left knee up. Bringing your thigh parallel with your mat, flex your toes back. Then setting up for a figure four, bring your hands together at heart center, place your left ankle above your right knee and sit back into your hips. Sink as low as you'd like to go. And if you have perching pigeon, a strong arm balance in your practice, feel free to go there now. Otherwise, just stay low in your hips. Wherever you are, be there. Breathe. Stay grounded for 3, 2, 1. Back to your one-leg mountain pose with your left knee lifting. Big breath in. Then as you breathe out, wrap your hands around your left foot, kind of giving a bear hug to your left leg. And slowly extend your left heel forward for a big hamstring opener and a huge element of balance. Even if you're just grabbing onto your ankle here, get a firm grip with your right hand so that you can open up into an open arm twist. So when you're ready, reach your left arm back. And you may need to shift your drishti. Keep your breath calm. You've got this. For 3, the next transition is a fun one. 2, and 1. Transition to revolved half moon. Gently release your left foot as you swing it back behind you, and at the same time, take your left hand down to your mat, reach your right arm high for revolved half moon. And if you're feeling a little compromised, like you're still a bit tight in the hamstrings today, then use a block underneath your left hand. From here, bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, and make contact hand to foot so you can bow open into a big quad stretch, similar to your dancer pose. One more big breath in. Big breath out, release your back foot, reach your right arm high once more, big inhale. Exhale to release your right hand down and switch sides into half moon, reach your left arm high. As you stack your left hip on top of your right, flex your left toes back as if you were driving through your heel, like you're gonna kick through a wall at the back of your mat. To challenge your balance a little more here, add that quad opener. Bend your back knee, reach back with your left hand, grab on, and then bow into the pose. Then gently release for your half moon, big breath in. Exhale to standing splits. Both hands come down, left leg goes up. One more big breath in. Then forward fold as you breathe out. Left foot meets your right for halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale to mountain pose. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center, ground down. Inhale, one leg mountain pose. This time your right knee is lifting. Then exhale, set up your figure four and hold with your hands together at heart center. Sink into your hips and find a similar variation that you took on the other side. Remember, the trifecta of balance is a firm foundation, a steady gaze, and a calm breath. Three, two, one. Back to your one-leg mountain pose, right knee lifting, and then use both hands to grab onto your right foot. Slowly extend your right heel forward as you straighten out your right leg. Remember, you can modify grabbing onto your ankle, that's okay, but get a good grip with your left hand. And when you're ready, reach your right arm back for an open arm twist. And for that funky transition, feel free to take it as slow as you'd like to go. You'll cartwheel your right hand down, reaching your left hand high as you drive your right heel back. Well done. For Revolved Half Moon. Really reach up through your left arm. Find your height, your strength in this pose, and remember to modify on a block if you did on the other side. From here, add the quad opener. By bending your right knee, reach back with your left hand, grab on, and bow open into the pose. Then slowly release back into your Revolved Half Moon. Big inhale. Exhale to lower your left hand down. Reach your right arm high for Half Moon. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hips. Flex your right toes back and drive through your heel. Stay firm in your foundation, steady in your gaze, and calm in your breath. And to add the quad opener, reach back with your right hand to grab onto your right foot and bow, kicking your foot into your hand, opening through your shoulder and quad. For 3, 2, 1. Release back into your half moon. Big breath in. Exhale to release your right hand down for standing splits. Hold for one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, and hold here for about 3 deep breaths. Finding the breath that keeps you calm so we can flow that sequence, one breath, one movement. When you're ready, exhale everything from your lungs. Then inhale to find halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. For mountain pose, inhale as you come all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands at heart center, ground down. This time, one leg mountain pose, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure 4, hands at heart center, sit low into your hips. Inhale back to your one leg mountain pose, and as you exhale, wrap your hands around your left foot. Big inhale as you extend your left heel forward, and as you exhale, reach your left arm back. Inhale, transition to Revolved Half Moon, smooth and graceful. Exhale, reach your right hand back to grab onto your left foot. Big inhale to bow open into the pose. As you exhale, release your right hand down to the mat, transitioning to Half Moon. Inhale as you reach your left arm high. Exhale, reach your left hand back, grab onto your left heel. Big breath in as you bow open. Then exhale to slowly release into a standing splits. Hold for one long inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, come all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center, ground down. This time, one leg mountain with your right knee lifting. Then set up a figure four, get low into your hips. Inhale, back to your one leg mountain pose. Exhale, wrap your hands around your right foot. Inhale, extend your right heel forward, straightening out your leg. As you exhale, reach your right arm back into your open arm twist. Inhale to cartwheel your right hand down as you extend your right heel back for revolved half moon. Exhale to use your left hand to grab onto your right foot. Big inhale to bow open. Exhale to release your left hand down, transitioning to half moon. Reach your right arm high. Big inhale. Exhale to reach your right hand back, grab on, and bow open for one big breath in. Come to standing splits as you breathe out and hold for one long inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Big breath in, find halfway lift. As you breathe out, plant your hands, step your feet back, make your way to a high plank and then a side plank with your right arm down, left arm high. Take a tree pose in your side plank by placing your left toes on your right calf or right inner thigh. You're almost there. 3, 2, with grace. 1, lower down and switch sides. Left arm down, right arm high, and in this side plank, set up your tree. Finding a similar variation that you took on the other side, stay calm. And try smiling, it helps. Three, you got this. 2, 1, slowly lower down. Take a seat on your knees and heels. Feel free to take a sip of water, shake out your hands. And then meet me in any seated position that serves you so that we can truly reset, find our breath, and find our center. So when you're ready, just close your eyes. Take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. 2 more times, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And seal your lips and continue breathing smooth and slow in and out through your nose. Whenever life feels chaotic, it's a sign that you need to ground down. Be firm in your foundation. Steady in your focus. And calm in your breath. Namaste. And that's it. Well done, yogi. You know what would be really perfect right now? My hips slow stretch routine. A long holding, deep hip opening class, more like a yin style routine that'll make you go deeper than ever before in some of your favorite hip openers and maybe some new to you. All you need to do to get access to this formerly members only video is click the first link in the description of this video, enter your name and email, and I'll instantly send you that video. So go do that right now. And then if you like this video, please let me know by clicking the like button below and comment to tell me your favorite part. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new uploads every week, yoga and lifestyle videos that'll help you stretch, strengthen, tone, and de-stress on and off your mat. So go get started on the hip slow stretch and I'll see you there. Bye.